The last week has been pretty crazy for anime news, and admittedly, I kind of missed one really big piece of news. Yes, we have the return of not only Monster, but the OG Berserk is coming back. Additionally, we have some new news around an Idomaster anime, ad-supported pricings for Netflix, some news surrounding Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, the novel series, and so much more. So if you're interested in any of this news, definitely stay tuned. To kick things off, Twin Engines has revealed that the ancient Magus' Bride is going to get a second season, which is extremely exciting for me. I absolutely love the original series. There was some lulling points, but overall, I really did enjoy it. And to get in a second season for the series is definitely fantastic. They already have a premiere date set for April of 2023, so it'll be in the spring season of next year. Additionally, they released a key art for the series and noted they will be adapting the Gakuen arc, so definitely exciting news, looking forward to that. Moving on, during the Idomaster Cinderella Girls Like for Live event, it was announced that Cinderella Girls U149 will be getting a TV anime. They already have a premiere date set for 2023, and I cannot be more excited. I was a huge fan of the original Idomaster Cinderella Girls, and hopefully if the writing is just as good, I will absolutely love this one. We already have some artwork for the characters themselves, a little trailer that shows a lot of the different character designs, and additionally a small snippet of animation, but definitely some cute looking girls, and I cannot wait to see their journey. Moving on, the Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation news, yes. Kadokawa has posted a listing for the November 25th publication of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation special book. In this listing, it states that the novel series will end with its 26th volume. I think a lot of people were speculating that that would be the stopping point for the series. But yes, for those unaware, it was a web novel series that's being adapted into a novel series. So 26 volumes. I'm at 16 on my shelf, so still got another 10 books to add to that list. But definitely some great news. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for it to be brought over, and hopefully there's no issues with getting it all over here. We all know there's some series that just kind of just drop off at some point and they never publish anymore, but it seems to be popular enough. They're having struggles keeping it in stock, so that's a good sign. Moving on, Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine has revealed that Undead Unlock manga will be getting a TV anime adaptation. Despite some early speculations, it will be adapted by David Productions, not another studio. And is due to premiere in 2023, so not too far away. For those unfamiliar with the series, including myself, all Fuko wants is a passionate romance like the one in her favorite shoujo manga. Unfortunately, her unlock ability makes that impossible. But just as Fuko hits rock bottom, Andy, me, sweeps her off her feet, literally. Now she becomes Andy's unwilling test subject as he works to find a way to trigger a stoke of unluck big enough to kill him for good. However, when the pair discovers a secret organization is hunting them, it puts Andy's burial plans on hold. Definitely an interesting concept there. I think it's like one of the first animes, well, one of the very few animes that I've actually heard my own name. Now, granted, it's the shorting name. I don't usually go by Andy, so it'll be interesting to hear that in the show itself. But no, the art style is definitely great. I'm looking forward to that one, so we'll see that one in 2023. Moving on to probably the biggest news, in my opinion, out of all this stuff. And yes, like I said before, completely missed this. I seen the news about this, but they were always highlighting these other shows like Hunter x Hunter and stuff like that, which is fine, but at the same time, there's some bigger titles in this list that I think grant a lot more attention. But yes, Nippon TV has announced a partnership with Netflix, which grants them 13 Nippon TV titles for streaming. This includes, like I said before, yes, Hunter x Hunter 2011 version, Ouran High School Host Club, Claymore, Death Note Relight 1, Death Note Relight 2, From Me to You 1 and 2, Parasite the Maxim, Nana, Hajime no Ippo, and here's where things get really crazy. Yes, the original Berserk animated series, not the CGI crappy one that for some reason they keep releasing that one. No, the OG one. The one that started it all, I think, for a lot of fans of the series, that Eclipse episode, that was where that was what started so many people probably jumping into the manga, including myself. So definitely exciting news there. But I think easily the biggest news out of all of this is, yes, in fact, Monster is included in that one. Yes, Monster, the one that literally nobody has ever touched ever since it was originally released. A series that I think so many people wanted to watch legally and never got a chance to. It has kind of been stuck in some sort of licensing hell. And as we noted from an interview from Sean Kleckner of Right Stuff quite a while back, it was sort of a license that seemed to be impossible to get. Now, maybe Sean Kleckner could have been talking about specifically a physical distribution license, But either way, it does look like Netflix pulled something off. And so, again, we don't know if this is going to be worldwide. I think it's supposed to be, but they note a couple of them, like Hunter x Hunter is going to be available in like 104 countries, specifically Ouran High School Club in 190 countries, but nothing has been stated for specifically Monster. So I'll be curious to see if that's going to be a strictly Japan-only thing, or again, if it's going to be a worldwide release, or at least as many countries as possible. Typically, Netflix tries to push for availability in as many countries as possible, so if anything, it won't be Netflix's fault, but I really do hope, at least for me, North America, but we'll have to wait and see. I expect that they would have it available, and that's really great news. Again, finally having it available for people to check out. Me personally, yes, I've been wanting to check it out for a long time. And again, I'm kind of in the same boat as a lot of people, kind of just wanting to wait until it gets available legally. So fantastic news there, and I'm still happy for anybody for Death Note, Claymore especially. I have the entire manga series Claymore, I love it to death. Nana and Hajime no Ippo, there's a lot of fantastic titles there, and I cannot wait to see what happens. In related news to the whole Netflix things, for those that see this list and go, crap, I want to watch this stuff, I cannot wait, Bloomberg has reported some clarification around what Netflix's plans are around their ad-supported tiers. We've talked about this before, that yes, Netflix is looking to add an ad-supported tier in their system. And this is supposed to roll out in the end of the year, which I think they still report at this point is between October and November to roll out in certain countries. But we didn't know the exact pricing and exactly how many ads you would get. I think that's really going to be the telling point for a lot of people. If it's too many ads and the price is still really high, there's no point. But Bloomberg is reporting that they're considering $7 to $9 per month for the ad-supported tier. And additionally, and I think this is actually a good thing, the ad-supported stream will be 4 minutes of ads per 1 hour of stream content, which I really do hope that's kind of front-loaded. You take care of the 4 minutes, then you can kind of move on and watch your hour. You get a 4-minute ad, and then you move on, watch another hour. Honestly, in my opinion, for $7 to $9 for literally only 4 minutes of ads, I think that's fantastic. Again, I hope it's always in a chunk, so I don't have to sit there and like every 30 minutes you're watching 2 minutes of ads, or every 15 minutes you're watching a minute of ads. I just want it to kind of not, the whole thing is not jarring what you're watching. And having too many breaks or having it interrupt scenes is not good. And additionally, how they're kind of wording it, it's nice that it might carry over. So if you end up running into ads like just before a movie ends and you go watch another show, it immediately starts up with another 4 minutes of ads, that would be terrible. Do something similar to YouTube. YouTube has a system where it actually kind of keeps a track of when you watch ads. So if you watch ads and then you watch a video for maybe like 2 seconds and you watch another video, it won't throw another pre-roll set at you. But I think $7, $9 is great. I think that does definitely take it down. It's definitely better than, almost $20 at this point, but I think that's a good amount. Hopefully that's maybe $7 for standard definition, $9 for HD. Hopefully they don't put the ad-supported one strictly on standard definition, but we'll have to wait to see more clarifications, but I think that is a good start. If that's true, that's a good start. Moving on, Kadokawa has released a new trailer revealing the release date for Konosuba and an explosion on this wonderful world anime. Really fantastic trailer so far. It looks visually amazing. I cannot wait for it. Mega Man Best Girl. But yes, the debut is set for 2023, so right around the corner. Cannot wait for it. Of course, they've already mentioned the idea that the third season will be following that up. Same team and everything. So hopefully it's maybe like a later 2023 as the third season, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm definitely looking forward to Mega Man's chapter. I think that is like, again, my favorite character, and so you're gonna have a whole anime based on her. I cannot wait. Moving on, the official website for Farming Life in Another World has released a new key art as well as a January 2023 premiere date for the series. For people new to the franchise, it's after Hikari dies of a serious illness, God brings him back to life, gives his health and youth back, and sends him into a fantasy world of his choice. In order for him to enjoy his second shot, God bestows upon him the almighty farming tool. Watch as Hikari digs, chops, and plows in another world in his laid-back farming fantasy. I'm kind of liking the new trend of isekais that's more than about just killing the demon lord. Hopefully this one stays away from all that stuff and just slow life. Slow life in Another World, I think, is the new genre that I think is working out really well lately. Moving on, the official website for the TV anime Ayakashi Triangle has revealed, finally, the debut date for it, which is January 2023. They also released a new visual for it, and I cannot wait for the series. I think it's supposed to be an ecchi series, so definitely looking forward to that one. Moving on, for those that are enjoying the Maiden Abyss second season, including myself, as painful as it is, Kadokawa has announced that the final episode of Maiden Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun, will be a 1-hour episode. This is, of course, slated to broadcast in Japan on September 28th, and I cannot wait. That's pretty much getting another episode. So I'm never going to complain about that. Though again, I hope it's not a painful episode like it always is with Maiden Abyss. Moving on, Toe Books has announced on Twitter that Tearmoon Empire light novel is getting a TV anime adaptation in 2023. It's going to be done by Studio Silverlink. Mai Otsuka of Shakugan no Shana and Nanan Biori will be doing the character designs. There's a new trailer for it, and the synopsis is: surrounded by hate-filled gazes of her people, the selfish princess of the fallen Tearmoon Empire, Mia, takes one last look at the bleeding sun before a guillotine falls, only to wake back up as a 12-year-old. With time rewound and a second chance of life dropped into her lap, she sets out to right the country's wrongs that plague the ailing empire. Corruptions, border troubles, natural calamities, economic strife, along with her loyal maid and her brilliant minister, she strives day and night to restore the empire. Little by little, their tireless efforts begin to change the course of history, pushing the whole continent towards a new future. You ask why the princess has had a change of heart? She hasn't. She just doesn't want to have the guillotine drop on her again. Sounds like a lot of fun. The trailer already looks great. Visual design, everything. Character designs, again, Mai Otsuka is really fantastic, so cannot wait for that one. Moving on, the official website for To Your Eternity has revealed a new visual and a premiere date for the second season, October 23rd, so right around the corner. Cannot wait for that one. It is sort of later starting for the season, but either way, I am looking forward to where it goes from here. I had my issues with the later arc of the first season, which like I did with the manga, so I haven't seen anything beyond with the second season, so I'm definitely looking forward to see where it goes. Finally, for fans of Goblin Slayer, Square Enix's Big Gun Gun magazine has announced the creator of Goblin Slayer will be launching a new manga. It's going to be called Moscow 2060. Again, the original author of Goblin Slayer, Kumo Kagi, will be working on it, and they will be working alongside Kotaro Sekine, who has done work on Ninja Slayer Kills. Additionally, the original illustrator for Goblin Slayer, Noboru Kanatsuki, will be doing the character designs. For this manga, in the story, the Cold War has continued for 2 centuries. In this world of mechanized rogues and conspiracies, there is a cleaner. Looking forward to that one. Definitely enjoyed Goblin Slayer, so looking forward to what their next work will be. And definitely taking it out of the typical fantasy setting will be interesting. And that's it. That's all the news I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Comment, let me know what's the most interesting bit of news that you have in this list. Additionally, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get all my content. I do news, reviews, first impressions. If it's anime, it's pretty much here. Additionally, if you want to support the channel more and help us do what we do, you can support us on Patreon, our tips link, or our super thanks button down below. I greatly appreciate everybody that considers, and y'all take care.